out the collar and turn a little bit more. In the gi, I prefer to attack with my knee in here, actually no gi too, because I like to crucifix and all that stuff. It's better. The more that I teach jiu-jitsu or train jiu-jitsu, the more that I'm sick of breaking grips. I don't like having to force a guy's arm out. I would rather catch him when his arms are separated. Right? Then I don't have to break his grip. Then he's checkmated. You get what I mean? So, if I have my knee sliced in here, this gives me the space between his knee and his elbow. Okay? Because if he's tight like this, well, it's like, how do I get my hook in? You know, that kind of stuff is different. So when I drive my knee in, this gives me space, right? I'm supposed to have these first, sorry, to switch my knee, okay? See what I mean? Now my foot is gonna drive off of the mat. Beginner mistake. I'm humping over his hip right here. This doesn't allow me to push off the ground. John's bigger than me, so like me being on top of him, and, stay heavy, bud, okay? I'm not gonna pull him over, you see? So I need this foot, stay heavy again. I need this foot to pull him over. Now what's most important is your bottom hook, okay? And notice my knee came up. My knee comes up. That's what gives me the space for the hook, okay? Now I'm also like head to head on him or below him, and it's hard to choke someone when they're higher than me. So I keep the foot on the ground to hip escape, and I take the back easier that way, okay? So, here we go, retract to our drill. Here we spin, we grab the collar. Notice what I did. I opened it, and I fed it to the other hand, right? The other thing that does, I don't know if you guys learned any classic jiu-jitsu like this, but I can pin him like that. You know what I mean? I can grab both collars, put great weight on his neck, and just kind of hold him there for a little bit. Okay, but we're not really doing that. But that's kind of what that can do for an instant. You know what I'm saying? I grab the collar, and my knee's on the inside of his elbow and his knee to create the space. Now I switch and sneak that guy in there. Like we talked about with the bow and arrow, don't bring your foot out, keep it next to his back, okay? And I'm actually pinching my knees on him. Now I can push off the ground, and my knee comes up. Why does my knee come up? Because if I leave it on the ground, I can't get my foot out. So if you do ever get stuck here, just turn your knee up, watch. And then my hook comes up. Okay, now I hip escape and I'm nice and high on him. Make sense? Now, I would normally cross collar choke right here if I was fully on his back. I wouldn't go with the bow and arrow. I would stay on his back and choke. But for today's sake, because we're doing a bunch of bow and arrow, and what a guy will typically do is he'll take his right hand and push my right foot off, and he starts to escape the back. Right, starts doing that, go ahead. And so he's over here. Well, this creates a problem for me now, right? I'm not on his back. But since I have his shoulder, I can get up. So I belly down, I start to come up. I slid my knee into his back, you see that? It's almost like I'm on his back in turtle again, huh? My knees hit here, my foot's close, and my one foot's on the ground. Now I can swing over. Okay, seatbelt again. So I'm here, I spin, pop, grab, okay? Cut that knee in, and then I'll switch my knee. And you can do as much as you want with his knee. Watch his elbow. You know what I mean? This sets up the crucifix easy. Check out Marcelo Garcia, right? So I'm here, and I'll switch my knee so I can get it in. Now I'm pushing off the ground, okay? And I drive him on over, and I get my hook, and I drop in, and I have his back. So if he escapes, like he did, right? Pushes that foot down, he escapes his hips out, right? You might think it's cool to keep this one hook in or try and come up early with the leg over the hip, but now it's difficult, right? Once you turn in real hard, turn in, yeah, so I can't get up like that. Keep turning in, but I can get up like that. You see? So I bellied out, I pushed in off of my toes, and now I'm on his back. Boom. Switch, grab, do whatever form of choke you want. As in grabbing the leg, hug, head touch, or grab the pant. Can I do real quick? Can you jump in one time?